Hi, this is Tara Dawn. Thanks for tuning in. Please hit subscribe and like. I hope you enjoy this session. All right, let's get started. So we need our yoga mat and we need dumbbells. And then if you happen to have the squeeze object, it can be a yoga block, a pillow, or a squeeze ball. And you can use that if you have it. If you don't have it, don't worry about it. And then if you have a circle band, if you have one of these circle bands, you can use that. You see that? Circle bands. If you don't have it, you might have a long straight band that you can tie around your thighs. So let's stand comfortably and hands on the hips. Let's roll those hips. Mountain, swim back, breathe, swim, move those shoulders, do a backward swim and then do a forward swim. So now we'll take out the squeeze object and we're going to do a big wide stance, or Prasarita Paddo Tadasana, which means wide leg mountain pose, right? Knees and toes are out. And we're going to also add a tricep in a moment. So first, let's stay here and let's get a little movement, a little flow. Holding the core tight, standing up tall with good posture. And then let's take this arm and flow and breathe. Kind of let go of the weak, start letting go of all that. Cast it off, let it flow, whatever. And then we'll switch sides. Inhale up. Now you can go all the way down and swoop the earth if that feels good to you. Breathe, focus. Make sure everything's in good alignment, knees following the toes. In the down position, this is important, the knee over the heel preferably, but the knee not out past the toe. We're gonna add one dumbbell here overhead that's gonna go like this. If that's not good for you, I want you to get light weights and do a tricep kickback like this. So if you have a shoulder injury and you're not allowed to do overhead anymore, or currently, I want you to do this tricep kickback with those elbows up and kick back like that. Release and kick back. So grab that dumbbell for that overhead, or those light dumbbells for that kickback. We'll go nice and wide. Get the hips strong, knees and toes out, core strong, arms up. So on this one, everything is gonna go down slow and everything up normal. Down nice and slow. You've already trained your brain a little bit for this format. So we're gonna go right into it. So nice and slow on the way down for everything, and nice and strong up. Make sure we're not locking those knees or those elbows. We wanna keep those nice and strong without locking. Locking can damage that cartilage. So especially if you're hyper flexible, you wanna watch that to make sure you keep a bend in the knee and elbow. Let's inhale on the way down. This can be very messy. What we're gonna do is a reverse fly. Advanced, I want you to have them somewhere above. So pick the weight that is appropriate for you today. Every day's different. Find your lunge position. Put the arms where you want them to be. Now our arms, if they're up, our head, our shoulders, our hips are all over this back leg in the bent knee position, right? So there's no body parts leaning over that front leg. The front knee in the down position is over the heel, so we're gonna go down slow, up normal. Down slow. You can go ahead and start working as I keep talking. I want you to go slow, slow, slow. Bend that back knee, get down there, stretch, and work up. Get down there slow and stretch. From the tailbone to the top. And whenever you're done, take your time. Whenever you're done, take a moment before we switch sides. In that moment, you might stretch your neck again, or your shoulders, or move through the hips, or roll through the shoulders. Just take a moment in Tadasana to breathe. Whatever feels good to you, give your body a little recovery because both legs were working. You could also flat back down and roll, working through that spine, aligning the spine, connecting the brain to that movement, holding the core tight. And then when you're ready, we have 10 on the other side. Try to do it exactly the same way you did on the first side. No matter which way you're doing it, in the down position, that front knee should be over that front heel. You should have a nice straight line from that back knee up through the top of that head, no matter what your arms are doing. Down slow. Find that stretch, up normal. Not locking that front knee on top or in front. That knee does not lock. Great job, and release. Now we're gonna put the dumbbells aside. We're gonna work our way down to the earth. So now's a great time to grab that drink of water. When you're ready, meet me back in that mountain pose. Big deep breath. Flat back down, hands in the middle of the thighs, not on the knees, and roll the spine down and up. Now we're gonna dive all the way down, getting the stomach on the thighs, so bend the knees, stomach on the thighs. That protects all these low back vertebrae. Grab those lower legs, let the head hang a little bit, and gently straighten those legs without taking the stomach off the thigh. Keep that engaged there. That's gonna give you a better hamstring stretch and a safer stretch, considering the back. You're gonna feel this in the hamstrings a lot better if you keep the stomach on the thighs. Now here you could gently shake your head no, just let go of everything in your head from the week. Just shake it off a little. Don't make yourself dizzy or anything crazy. And then step, walk, or hop back into down dog. Spread those fingers. Let's pedal the feet. Holding the core tight, abs back, pelvic floor, glutes, inner thigh, that's all strong. As we move and stretch here a little. Let's hold the down dog, breathe. Let's go to all fours, cat-cow. Reach out, opposite arm, opposite leg into bird dog. Reach that out, stretch that out. Nothing is higher than the spine. Reach through the fingers and the opposite toes, holding the core tight, stretching it out. An excellent exercise for your spine, all right? And then reach out, stretch out across the earth. Breathe. Job. Let's have a seat. We're gonna lie on our back and we have our light dumbbells. We're gonna do a chest fly, exactly the opposite of our reverse fly that we did a moment ago. This will be our last exercise. So take a moment here, take a nice deep breath. If you need extra time getting down, this is your time to kind of get down on your back and give your back or any other injury a little moment to get there. All right. So, see if you can use your core. Hold your abs tight, abs really tight, pelvic floor engaged, glutes, inner thighs, all that engaged. And let's see if we can use our core to roll back with control. So you're trying to get one vertebrae down at a time, strengthening that core. Breathe nice and slow. Good job. Find a neutral spine so the low back has its natural arch in the low back and in the neck. Hold those dumbbells directly over the chest. Don't lock the elbows. Advanced option, you can have tabletop or legs extended. The most advanced option, you're going to be able to add either a double leg drop or the bent knee easier version, double leg kick out, right? So you can add those, but let's talk about the arms. So we're going to inhale, slowly dropping those arms, and exhale, come up normal. The palms are facing each other. Our elbows are not locked. Our spine is staying neutral. The knees side to side. Stay there for a moment. Rock those knees side to side. So you're moving, you're going slow, you're stretching through that low back, especially if you did the leg workout. And then just take a moment and lie on the earth in corpse pose. So take a moment, just rest, stretch out, breathe. So take a couple minutes to recover.